2025 was brutal. Payment shock hit thousands of Canadian landlords like a truck. Renewals doubled, negative cash flow exploded, and panic selling took over. But here's the thing. 2026 doesn't have to be a repeat, because while most investors are still stuck in old strategies, savvier ones are scaling cash flow positive portfolios with 5% down in Alberta using a government-backed financing tool most people have never heard of. Let me show you how. Happy New Year and welcome to 2026. If this is your first time here, I'm Darren from DK Wealth and Growth. And if you've been following us, thank you for growing with us. Stick around because I'm about to walk you through why multifamily is the winning strategy this year and why CMHC MLI Select might just be your golden ticket to cash flow in a high-rate world. Let's start with the facts. Last year, over 60% of Canadian mortgages were up for renewal, and many of those were locked in at 1.79% back in 2020. By late 2025, renewals jumped to 4.5% or higher, doubling monthly payments for thousands of investors. Even variable rate holders got hit hard. Forced amortization resets caused payment spikes and negative cash flow across the board. In Toronto, one client went from break-even to negative $1,500 per month on a single unit. That's not just a rate problem, that's a broken model. The pre-construction condo model, it's done, especially for amateur landlords. Here's why. Rising condo fees, rent caps in older buildings, no control over special assessments or building reserves, and margins that just don't work anymore. Meanwhile, institutional investors have pivoted hard into purpose-built rentals, PBR. Why? One roof, one boiler, one property tax bill, full control over all major repairs and expenses, no rent control for new builds post-2018 in Ontario. And now, smaller investors are catching on too, and they're shifting into 6 to 12 unit multi-family buildings instead. So where are these cash flow properties? They're not in Vancouver, not in Toronto, they're in Alberta. Still the top destination for interprovincial migration. Why? Lower cost of living, no provincial sales tax, job growth despite a slight rise in unemployment, and more importantly, record-breaking rental demand from incoming residents. Vacancy rates in Calgary and Edmonton remain critically low, and new arrivals can't afford to buy yet, which means long-term renters. For investors, that's a goldmine. This is where CMHC MLI Select comes in. It's the only financing product in North America that actually makes sense in this rate environment. Here's why. 95% loan to value, as little as 5% down, 50-year amortization, lowers your monthly payment by 30%, 10-year fixed rates, long-term stability, government-backed insurance, reduced risk premium. Yes, CMHC did increase premiums last year for longer amortizations, but the math still works. In fact, it's still the best way to achieve positive cash flow on day one. And we've run the numbers, it works. So let me recap. 2025 exposed the cracks. The old strategies failed. Condos in Ontario, negative cash flow. CMHC financed multifamily in Alberta, positive cash flow. And your cash flow is vetted by CMHC. New year, different results. If you want to build wealth in 2026, you don't follow the herd, you follow the math. This is the year of the strategic investor, and this is your move. If you want to access CMHC eligible deals or learn how to make multifamily work for you in 2026, click the link in the description and book a free consultation. I'm Darren from DK Wealth and Growth, and I'll see you next Thursday with more ways to scale, protect, and grow your portfolio in 2026.